I'm far away. That's assault. That's assault. What's your name and badge number? You just pushed me with your chest.
Yep, I did. You go to jail.
For what? Freedom of speech and expression?
You get charged with disorderly.
Threatened to arrest me for a false arrest. Nice try, Sarge.
Alright, you go to jail for disorderly.
I'm not even for freedom of speech.
Saturday, February 18th, 2023. Bucket Boy News 401 sees police activity, and like a good neighbor and caring member of society, he approaches to video record the police.
Man, what's going on here tonight, officer?
Yeah, it's fine.
What's going on?
I don't know, I just filled up.
Okay.
As we can see in the video, the cameraman is standing farther away from the police interaction than individuals were in this famous video. Following the release of this video, politicians and even police around the U.S. expressed their disgust with the police behavior, and many even admitted that if it weren't for the citizen footage posted to social media just hours later, this incident likely would not have come to light, and the officers likely would have gotten away with murder. For months after this incident, while it was still a hot topic, politicians on both sides of the aisle took a hard stance about how it's important to be allowed to record the police in their official capacity. Those of us who have been doing this for a while, though, knew that they were just being politicians, and that once this blew over, they'd be back to supporting police that arrest people for recording them. Again, notice how close these people are while recording, compared to how close the man recording in this new video is.
So take it easy on her. She's pregnant, guys. Take it easy.
Get out of here.
I don't have to.
Where's
Where's the caution tape? Where's the caution tape?
over there?
Where's your caution tape?
Caution tape.
That I don't.
Over there.
I'm away. I'm far away. That's assault. That's assault. What's your name and badge number? You just pushed me with your chest.
Yep, I did.
Oh, what's your finger gonna do for me, you fucking prick? Go fuck your mom tonight, will you?
You go to jail.
For what? Freedom of speech and expression?
You get charged with disorderly.
You see my lawyer, Frank Arbona.
Okay.
Yep, Arbona Law. Trust me, by 77, Sergeant. Yep, you're a douche.
Crime scene tape is for preserving a crime scene, not for preventing recording. Stop encouraging cops to use crime scene tape for non-crime scenes to violate your right to record.
Fucking piece of shit. Say that beating up on a woman. Must feel proud.
And as we see here, someone else is allowed to walk right up next to him, proving that they aren't pushing people out of the area, just cameras.
Must feel real proud. Probably beat their wives too. Guys, just letting you know I'm on Broad Street here in Providence, Rhode Island. If I do get arrested for freedom of speech, expression, and press, please call my lawyer, Frank Arbona, at 401-272-0800. Thank you. Sergeant Badge 77 over here doesn't want to identify himself, just point with his finger like a 2-year-old. Doesn't want to go by his policy. Got a group of men beating up on a woman, put her in the back of a cop car here. Threatened to arrest me for a false arrest. Nice try, Sarge.
Alright, you go to jail for disorderly.
I'm not even for freedom of speech.
And in case you missed the exact words that triggered the sergeant to make a disorderly conduct arrest, we'll play it back for you.
Threatened to arrest me for a false arrest. Nice try, Sarge.
Alright, you go to jail for disorderly.
So the sergeant believes that the words "nice try, Sarge" constitute disorderly conduct. Now, if you're not mad already, check out how Rhode Island legislated away your right to free speech, especially while criticizing government. We're going to focus on Part A3 of the Disorderly Conduct Statute. directs at another person in a public place offensive words, which are likely to provoke a violent reaction on the part of the average person so addressed. Then we go to part B, where it says that any person, including a police officer, may be a complainant. Now, it's my opinion that someone having hurt feelings is never justification to violently attack others. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court disagrees. In 1942, they ruled that there are some words that by their very nature could cause a reasonable person to lash out in violence. They call these words fighting words. They never specify exactly what words are fighting words, just that they are words that make people violently attack you when you say them. This is an extremely dangerous precedent, essentially saying that if someone attacks you because they don't like what you said, you're the one that broke the law. And sure enough, snowflakes on both sides of the aisle took this and ran with it, charging people with disorderly conduct fighting words every time someone got offended. This caused the fighting word doctrine to have to be revisited by the Supreme Court in 1949, when a man was charged with disorderly conduct for delivering a political speech that opposing political parties disagreed with. The court ruled that his speech was not disorderly conduct, but free speech. It was revisited again in 1989 when Gregory Lee Johnson was charged with disorderly conduct when people became sad that he burned a flag. The court ruled that flag burning did fall under free expression. The few cases that I mentioned here include people that fought and had their convictions overturned. But every day there are people wrongfully charged and convicted of disorderly conduct since this ridiculous fighting words doctrine was established. Those who were convicted and unable to overturn their convictions were the ones who couldn't afford the lawyers to fight it. Because justice isn't cheap. It often costs between $300 and $500 an hour. And a lot of people thought that the fighting word doctrine was a good idea because it protected them from people saying things that they don't like. The thing is that when you advocate for your neighbor's rights to be taken away, it's only a matter of time before it comes full circle and you have your rights taken away as well. Now, Rhode Island quite literally has a statute that says that if a cop feels like violently attacking you because of something you said, then you committed a crime. I'm certain that even if he's convicted here, this cameraman could very likely have his conviction overturned by a higher court if he can afford it. But everyone who can't afford the appeal will sit in jail for up to 6 months every time a Rhode Island police officer decides to take offense to their words or actions. I put a link below to hatespeechbook.com, where a lawyer friend of mine has compiled a book in which he explains the fighting words doctrine and the hate speech doctrine, along with a compilation of related cases translated from lawyer speak into layman's terms. By signing up for his email list, you can get notifications sent to you about new developments and new case law on these topics, including a new fighting words case that is set to go before the Supreme Court soon. There's also contact information for the Providence, Rhode Island Police Department that thinks it's okay to violently attack people when they get emotional, and a link to the original channel that posted this video so that you can subscribe and get notified when there's updates on this case.